Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. And today we're looking at compound interest, and we want to know what is compound interest, and how do I calculate compound interest. Okay, so we're going to start off by talking about what compound interest is. Compound interest is when a previous interest earned is added to the principal amount of money so that the interest builds on itself. The formula is set to equal to A, and A represents the total amount of the account. So this is different than simple interest, where it finds only the interest. Compound interest finds the interest and the principal added together. All right, so next I'm going to tell you about what the compound interest formula is. So here is the compound interest formula. It's A is equal to P times 1 plus R over N raised to the N times T. Okay, A equals the amount, P equals the principal, interest rate equals the, R is equal to the interest rate, which is converted to a decimal, and N is the number of times compounded, and times is the total number of years. Okay, so the number of times compounded in a total year is represented over here on the right. It gives you an example of what that is. Annual means once per year, which is 1. Quarterly means 4 times per year, which is 4. Monthly means 12 times per year, which is 12. Okay, to show you a visual representation of what that looks like, here you see where you have monthly happens 12 times a year. See how the gray out? So once every month is 12 times a year. All right, quarterly is 4 times a year. Semi-annually will be twice a year, and annually will be once a year. So that's why when we see these words, we're going to use these numbers in the formula for N. So let's take a look at an example. Okay, Aubrey invested $8,300 in an account paying an interest rate of 2.2% compounded quarterly. Assuming no deposits or withdrawals are made, how much money to the nearest cent will be in the account after 13 years? Okay, so first we want to find these 4 things. The principal, which is the amount that we start off with, $8,300. We want to find the interest rate, which is the rate, which is the 2.2%. We're going to convert it to decimal by moving it 2 places to the left. We're going to find the time, which is the total amount of time, 13 years. And then we're going to find the N, which is the number of times it's compounded. Since it says quarterly, it is compounded 4 times. Okay, once you find all those things, what you want to do is plug them into this formula. You're going to put the 8,300 for the principal. You're going to plug in the rate here for R, 13 for T, and 4N for N, and it'll look like this. All right, so next what you want to do is just type all of this into the calculator, and you'll get this big number. And since it says round to the nearest cent, what we want to do is look at the number that's the cent, which is 2 decimal places. Look to the right of it and see that it's 3, which is 4 or less, so we round down. So we take off the rest of this, and you got $11,039.41. All right, let's take a look at another example. All right, Dominique invested $19,000 in an account paying an interest rate of 6.1% compounded monthly. Assuming no deposit or withdrawals are made, how much money to the nearest dollar will be in the account after 16 years? So we start off writing the 4 things we need: the principal, the rate, the time, and then the number of times it's compounded. This time it's monthly, so it's 12. Okay, so next what we want to do is plug all of these things into the account, into the formula. 19,000 in for P. The R goes here is 0.061. Make sure you convert that decimal, move it 2 places to the left. All right, we're going to plug in N, which is 12, here and here, N and N, and then 16 for time. That's going to be multiplied here. And when you type this in the calculator, make sure you put the part that's in parentheses in parentheses. Once you do that, you're going to get this big decimal number, and we're going to round to the nearest dollar this time. So the nearest dollar is the nearest whole number. Okay, so here is 8, and the number to the right of that is 0, which is 4 or less, so we drop this off. And that's it. That is compound interest. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.